Good day, everyone. I'm Garin Alianza, and I'm here together with my members to present to you the study that we conducted, which is about the issues on mental health.
Coronavirus disease or COVID-19 is an infectious disease characterized by the SARS-CoV-2 virus that has killed many people. As a result, the majority of countries have declared a state of emergency and everyone is required to work from home. The majority of countries have had to adopt a new teaching and learning approaches. These abrupt changes might have an impact on their mental health or well-being. This is UNICEF's most in-depth examination of children's, adolescents, and caregivers' mental health. More than 1 in every 7 teens aged 10 to 19 is thought to have a documented mental disorder worldwide. Suicide claims the lives of almost 46,000 teens each year, making it one of the top 5 causes of death for their age group. The issue of those senior high school students' mental health is not new here in the Philippines. It has only gotten worse as a result of coronavirus epidemic. Schools must be prepared to talk with students about a wide variety of psychological and physiological consequences because students were unable to attend school throughout the outbreak. The classes were taught solely through online learning. The learning process was originally carried out face-to-face in the classroom but has now been shifted to home learning via an internet system or distance learning using other available media. This pandemic affects both adults and students. According to Chang et al. 2020A and Chang et al. 2020B, the psychological impact of public health crisis lasts for a long period of time. The pandemic worries frequently diminish over time. On the other hand, the influence of normalizing new things may have an impact on students' intellectual achievement. As the pandemic draws to close, a person's fear and concern for his or her health will gradually decrease. Nonetheless, the students' perceptions of the sickness as well as their desire to embrace a new normal will have long-term psychological ramifications. Motivation is one of the most important characteristics of each individual. Students require motivation, which may appear in a number of forms. In the middle of the semester, many students throughout the world were compelled to move from face-to-face education to an online learning system. According to Unger 2007, mental health concerns are the biggest hindrance to academic achievement. As a result of the lack of connection with human presence, students' mental health and emotional well-being suffer. Individuals are subjected to extreme stress as a result of their desire to maintain a perfect score, which can result in considerable harm. Excessive tension, stress, and unhappiness have also been connected to an increase in self-injury and suicide attempts. According to Irfan et al. 2020, the government concern about death due to COVID-19 drives it to make efforts to monitor the virus spread, which has impacted students' mental health. The Philippine Red Cross has set up a special hotline to provide psychological first aid in aftermath of COVID-19. The hotline is staffed by 14 qualified volunteers with background in social work and mental health. The Philippine hotline has benefited over 9,000 callers since its start and continues to promote mental health in the country.
Hi, I'm Krista Bandorio from Group 1, and I am here to present the statement of the problem of our research. To begin, we, the researchers, conducted this research for us to determine if the senior high school students in the city of Caloocan are still able to cope with the current situation. We decided to do this to be able to inform other people about the mental stability of the senior high school students. Now we are currently learning through online. Conducting this research or a study will allow us to know what are the mental afflictions that senior high school students are suffering from during this pandemic era on online education. How well are the senior high school students coping with the remote learning setup? And how do mental health issues that the senior high school students are experiencing affect their physical and emotional wellness?
To continue, hello, I'm Dos Cruz, and I'm here to present the significance of this study to some social aspects, including the teachers, students, parents, and future researchers. As for teachers, The outcome of this study will be able to make them understand the side of the students that they have never been introduced to yet. This study will help them communicate and approach the students more effectively considering the mental welfare of each. This study is significant for the students because the ideas and the information presented will allow the students to be open-minded with what the other students are going through. The information included in this paper will enable the students to understand and accept that everyone has different mental tolerance and capacity. On the other hand, this is also significant for the parents because the result of this study will be able to inform the parents about the mental stability of their child or children. The information in this paper will also enable the parents to understand what their child or children are going through, especially when it comes to online learning. And lastly, this study is significant for future researchers because of the outcome of this study will be a big help for other researchers to have a better understanding about the issues on mental health. This study may be used as a reference in conducting their own research related to the topic used by the researchers of this paper.
Good day to all, I'm Nico Alabado, representing the respondents of our research. We, the researcher, decide to have a senior high school student in Caloocan City as our sample. Being said, we choose 50 senior high school students who are based here in Caloocan to be the respondents of this study.
Now, for the research local, I'm here to present it to you. I'm Christian Batak. Good day to all of you. To be particular, we, the researchers, conducted the study in the city of Caloocan. We decided to conduct this study in Caloocan City for us to have a range or limitation in doing the research. We wanted to analyze the psychological implication of the senior high school students in Caloocan for the people to be informed with what is the current state of the students' mental health in the city.
Good day, I'm the leader of this group and I'm here to present to you the data gathering procedure that my group did to make this research successful. From the list of possible topics for this study, presented and proposed by the English for Academic and Professional Purposes teachers of grade 11 students in Escuela de Sofia of Caloocan Incorporated, we, the researchers, chose the topic about the issues on mental health. We decided to focus on the psychological issues and implications of the senior high school students who are based in the city of Caloocan. This study will tackle the overall mental stability of the senior high school students and the things that they are currently experiencing psychologically, especially now in the remote learning setup amidst pandemic. The respondents of this research were determined by a non-probability sampling technique. To gather data from the respondents, we, the researchers, made a questionnaire multiple choice type of survey to be answered by the 50 chosen respondents. The survey made by the researchers was checked, presented to, and examined by the advisors of this research. Consequently, the data gathered from the respondents will not be shared with anyone aside from the researchers and will be kept confidential. The consent in conducting this study was secured by the English for Academic and Professional Purposes, Earth and Life Science, Oral Communication and Context, and General Mathematics educators of the grade 11 students in Escuela de Sofia of Caloocan Incorporated. And for our references, the links of all the websites where we got some information from are all written here. Thank you for watching and listening. Again, we are the first group from grade 11 Pamolinawen, presenting the overall content of our research.